Hello YouTube, this is NASCAR 48W2 Buff here at Quarter Slammer for race 6 of the Iron World Dorsal Cup Series for the Yahtzee 500. And on the pole will be Sean Henley, and on the outside pole will be Tristan Trivet. Two good cars taking the front row here at Quarter Slammer. Do they know how to get around a short track here, though? Yes, you heard me right. This is the first short track of the season. Now, this short track's a very different short track than you would usually suspect. High banking, probably about the same size as Bristol, wide open turns, and it's about 0.751 miles all the way around. It's a lot like Dover, slick, fast, loose wall, pretty much. Gotta be careful of those four factors, and you will get by today. Now, the thing about turn one is that's probably the hardest turn on this track, and coming off turn two. Turn one is very loose. Get in there the wrong way, you'll end up causing a jam up, and that can take out a lot of cars that could factor in this race. Turn two, somebody under you, the banking, the way you get laid back out in the back straightaway, which is also high banking, you end up turning yourself off the front nose of somebody else. But let's get ready to get our starting command here at Quarter Slammer for the Yahtzee 500. It's time to get these engines fired up here for race 6.
Drivers, start your engines!
And as these drivers fired up, Brian James, last week winner, is starting 13th. He is actually, to let you know, second in points by 1 point, but the man leading the point standings is this man right here, 2 positions above him, David Rochester. Okay, either of these two get good runs. I'll take you now for the starting lineup. We are back. Sean Henley and Tristan Trivet coming off turn 4 with Leo Rogers, Seth Cole in second. Then Jacob Sisko, Dylan Young, Caitlin Skipper, Sean Gallagher, the rookie, and Jack Richards and Richard Johnson. They're all getting ready. That's your top 10 right there, and we're green here at Quarter Slammer. Sean Henley gets an amazing start down in turn 1. Close together, it looks like the outside line cannot keep up at all with the inside line, and they're looking to go 3 wide off the corner, and they will a little bit. And Dylan Young just about turned Leo Rogers. As you see how fast they're going around a short track, 158 miles all the way around, and especially with this high banking, that can get a little bit dangerous. And we have a battle for the lead. Leo Rogers is going to take it away from Sean Henley. We have it 3 wide off the corner, and they keep it going. Now here comes Dylan Young for the race lead. He really wants to win, especially what happened on Christmas, what it would be for him to get a win, and he's going to take the lead, and the crowd is on their feet. Dylan Young to the lead. Oh, Sean Henley had a little bit of a boggle there. Oh, Leo Rogers, there they go! Great save! That was a save right there. Leo Rogers just about saved half the field from a repair check, and he just about saved it, but he's going to lose a lot of positions on that, and Dylan Young and Tristan Trivet run away with the lead, and they're going 4-3 wide! Sean Henley in the wall! But it will not cause a wreck, but there goes Caitlin Skipper, huge wreck! Pile up on the back straightaway, Leo Rogers involved, David Rochester, your points leader! Huge pile up! No comment about huge pile up that just corrupted here on the back straightaway. And Sean Henley involved. Oh, David Rochester involved. Joseph Bryant. Olga Ogo. Oh, what a save by Olga Ogo right there. Jake Rogers. Many other cars. Jake Baskinger. Fritz Lukender. So many. Brian James also involved. Jacob Sisko. Dylan. Oh, man. Who got by this wreck? Dylan Young heavy damage. And I think Sean Gallagher is the only one with a few other drivers not to get damage. Now Sean Gallagher, a rookie, gonna slide by that, along with Caitlin Skipper, Dylan Poteet, another rookie, Robbie Noonan gonna get slammed in the back a bit, but that might not hurt him. I saw Henry hit for ball. I believe these three are the only three drivers to escape that wreck unscathed. Just wow. I have never seen anything like that in my career of commentating. I've never seen a wreck like that break out. And Sean Gallagher, a rookie from Britain, a foreign driver, going to join us here. And he'll lead us under the caution, as what a race that we had. But I'll take you to see what the hell went wrong through that 3 and 4 corner. And we're back. This is where it begins to start. Keep an eye on Caitlin Skipper and Sean Henley here. These two are going to get into each other, but Caitlin Skipper makes a great save here and keeps the car off the wall, I believe. Oh man, that was close. Just barely kept the wall off the car off the wall, not the wall off the car. But then Seth Cole up into Leo Rogers, gonna get them involved, and then just mass chaos erupted of part of the field. A lot of drivers not be able to get through. Oligo, and just so many drivers involved. Just nowhere for a lot of drivers to go, and they're lucky that Leo Rogers just missed the pit wall. I just don't even know where to begin on how bad this wreck happened. Taking out just about the whole field. Now, there was another wreck up here. I just want to see how many cars got involved in this. And did Dylan Poteet get by? Yes, he just did about get by. Let's take a look at this wreck real fast, and we'll really get into detail about what went wrong through these wrecks. Now, really, when caution comes out, this is the problem. People are trying to slow down so fast, and never mind about that. Brian James and Jacob Sisko get involved. Aaron Williams, your Texas winner, he's going to get involved. Tough break for him. Not much damage for him. But then there's just going to be even more cars getting involved. Robbie Noonan, he's sliding through the turn to miss it. Same with Jacob Lawler. That's a problem. A lot of drivers slow down for the wreck, and they overturn it and slide and wreck. And Jacob Lawler gets by there, not getting damaged. Kalsanowski going to slide by. And then more cars like George Roque, Jeffrey Buckeye, Kyle Stewart. And I think Jake Rogers just got spun by John Wilson. No, he didn't. He just got loose off that corner, like I was saying, and took a doozy. I can't believe I just said that. Sean Henley, Olga going to make a drifting move. A lot of cars just involved, and nowhere for them to really go. Now, let's really get into detail about really what happened on the first wreck that caused a wreck that I cannot believe happened. Let's go spectator here so we can see it really in detail how big it was. Let's rewind it here. Now keep your eye on just this whole mess of cars right here. Like I said, Seth Cole gonna come up on a 4 wide here, get slammed into Leo Rogers. And really, Seth Cole kind of did start this wreck by coming up into Leo Rogers. And just all hell broke loose throughout the field. And nowhere for a lot of drivers to go. Just look at this. Mass chaos for drivers. Just nowhere for to go. Oh, Trek Togger gonna take a hard hit. Just nowhere for a lot of these drivers to go. This was just hell gone wrong right here. Then there was a wreck up here with 13. There went Jake Rogers. He's gonna get slammed by John Wilson here. Then, oh, Dylan White gets sandwiched between the wall. Wilhelm Schultz, he's gonna get, let's see how he got taken out. That caused this other wreck. Looks like he missed most of it. He's following James McLeod. And Watcher 22, he's gonna get slammed. And him and James McLeod have a chain reaction affecting Kalsanowski slides through there. Same with Gene Sanford. But a lot of drivers just could not escape this wreck. So let's go camera 1 view here with Sam Young. See what happened to him, as he was one of the first involved in the wreck. This should be a good view of really what went down. Yeah, just Seth Cole, you can't really blame him too much on it. I'm going to have to take that back. He was just sandwiched between 4 cars, and, you know, it gets nerve-wracking being around them. And he's going to slide with him. Dylan Poteet making a hard right-hander. And he's going to slide up. Barely touch Dylan Poteet. And Sam Young nowhere to go. Then 34 David Rochester, the 99. Olga Ogo sliding up. Olga Ogo mostly got by this wreck without a lot of damage. Now here comes the rest of the field here, gonna maybe slam him. I do believe Andreas Allen. Yes, that is gonna do even more damage, that 28 machine. As let's take a couple onboards. How about an onboard with the 21 of Joseph Bryant? As he took a heavy hit that I saw. Oh, took a little bump right there. But now let's go on board with the 22 of Leo Rogers, who took a wide spread of spins throughout these corners. As he saw everything happen right in front of him. Man, when you're on these onboards, you can really tell how fast they are going around these corners. Oh! Fritz Lugan there just about missed the pit. Whoa! Oh, Charles Jackson gonna bang off it. Let's see what happened to Dylan Young, because he was leading and past this. Yeah, he was actually past this, and that's a tough break. That is a very much tough break. This track's so short, it takes so forever for these drivers to slow down and the wrecks to get away that you run into them. And that was actually a pretty hard lick, and that just screwed his day pretty much. Now let's see Caitlin Skipper's on board. Actually, let's go with Dylan Poteet, because Caitlin Skipper was mostly before the wreck. So let's go with Dylan Poteet here. This is our last onboard. I know you guys are anxious to get back to the green, but let's go on board one last time with Dylan Poteet. Some good braking and turns by Dylan Poteet, and I'll take you back to the green here at Quarter Slammer. And we are back. Sean Galligan is still leading. And actually, you know, a lot of cars did retire, but not as much as I suspected. 29, 55, 43, 22, 21, 9, 51, 42, 73, and 50 have all retired. And a lot of cars on a lap down. And both of your 2 points leaders taken out. Brian James also taken out, last week's winner, and David Rochester taken out. Your top 5 is Sean Galligan, Caitlin Skipper, Dylan Poteet, Robbie Noonan with that heavy damage, and Charles Sanford. Now, a lot of the cars that are still able to race actually have a lot of damage. Really, there's only about 3 cars that don't have damage. That's Sean Galligan, Caitlin Skipper, and Dylan Poteet. So these drivers are going to be really strong from now on. And we're back to the green here at Quarter Slammer. As you can tell by that huge restart that both of these drivers got. Dylan Poteet, not much of a good one, but he's still going to be a lot better than the wrecked cars. Sean Galligan is going to fly away from it. And look at this rookie leading in only his second ever career start. Dylan Poteet getting up right there behind them. He's catching them also. It's mostly probably going to be a 3-car battle for the rest of the day, as you would suspect that after that huge pile-up. I've never seen a pile-up like that. That's definitely a spectacular pile-up. And you can see that they are really flying from the rest of this pack. As some of the cars that are not wrecked are going to take a while to get past this, as you see the cars that are really badly wrecked falling back. Still got to be careful. You don't want to run into the wrecked cars, because that can cause another wreck. Bobby Noonan coming down pit road because he has too much extensive damage. And here comes a battle for the lead here soon. Caitlin Skipper catching Sean Galligan, your season 1 champ, versus a rookie. Will the rookie hold up against your champ? And looks like maybe not. Here comes Caitlin Skipper right to the lead. And don't forget about Dylan Poteet lingering back there. And how about Sean Galligan getting that run off the corner? We haven't seen the outside work much today, but Sean Galligan is making it work. But as these two battle, Dylan Poteet is allowed to catch up, and maybe some other cars. With Dylan Poteet going to his inside now also. And the caution is out, and they gotta slow down. Don't want to hit a wreck. Oh, and it's another pretty big pileup. Gotta be careful, the leaders. And they squeeze by. And the leaders do squeeze by. But it looks like another wreck has hit us, and Caitlin Skipper, Sean Galligan, and Dylan Poteet look like they're going to pit road, and Sean Galligan really zooming in there, maybe trying to beat Caitlin Skipper off pit road. But let's watch the battle off pit road here. As you gotta be careful too, it's a double wide pit road. Gotta be careful when you're doing different turns and stuff off the pit road. Let's go to pit 1, camera 1 here. A lot of cars have more damage now, like Jacob Lawler, Seth Cole. And I guess it was just a gas and go, and Sean Galligan is going to win the race off pit road. It looks like they're stopping because it's a little bit dangerous out there. They go Caitlin Skipper and Charles Sanford coming, no, Henry Sanford coming off. I think I kept calling him Charles throughout this race, sorry about that. Let's take you to see what went wrong here at Quarter Slammer. And we are back. This is just a classic case here at Quarter Slammer. Kawasaki up in the George Roque, which causes this wreck. All three I'm going to take some pretty heavy hits into the wall. And then this part starts coming. More cars involved. Jacob Lawler and Zachary Buckeye just about got by. And, oh, David Rochester. Going to take a hard hit there. Same with Kyle Stewart and Jack Richards. And William Duncan, is he going to hit the brakes enough? He did mostly. But David Rochester took a hit of a lifetime right there. Let's see how badly he hit. Coming in pretty hot there. His car's already screwed them. Bam! Hard hit he'll take. He'll slide up the racetrack. Jacob Lawler involved, your 2-time winner. William Schultz. Seth Cole. And Kyle Stewart probably took the hardest hit out of this wreck. 2 hard hits actually. Let's actually watch his full speed. See how hard his hits really were. Bam! And bam! Those are some hard hits right there. But I'll take you back to the green here at Quarter Slammer as we're starting to get closer and closer to the end of this race. We're back. Tristan Trivet has the lead with that damage though. But now out of the race are Jack Richards, David Rochester, Jacob Lawler, Kyle Stewart, Seth Cole, and George Roque. And there's only 20 cars left on the lap. After this race, we only had 2 big pileups here. And after this race, after only like 2, maybe 3 big pileups, we're probably only going to have like 10 cars left. Las Vegas of Season 1 all over again. 6 cars finished that race. Let's hope it doesn't go any lower than that. But Tristan Trivet's going to probably fall way behind here because John Wilson does not have any damage. Austin Ogo doesn't have much, but the couple cars behind them also. If you're wondering what Sean Galligan and Caitlin Skipper and Dylan Poteet are, take a look in the back as they are way behind due to pit stops. Same with the 10 of Gene Sanford. And we're to the green here at Quarter Slammer for the Yahtzee 500. I think I heard somebody hit the wall already. Nope, no one did. But look at your leaders held up by lap cars here as Sean Galligan is going to fly away from them. Sean can get past most of these cars. He could assume the lead in maybe about 10 laps or so. And that does give him enough time to win the race. Here comes John Wilson for the lead. He has a perfectly unscathed car. Gonna fly by and assume the lead. Oh, close. Ogo and Jake Rogers. They're going to hold it together, though. That was close to turning into another big pile, maybe. I'm surprised that 78 can keep up the speed with that 15. Keeping mostly up to speed, not as fast, but it's able to still make passes for the lead. How about that? Some Chevy engine under that hood compared to, Toyota. Not a big fan of Toyota. But here comes that 78 again for the race lead, and it looks like they might get it this time. Tristan Trivet still fighting hard for the lead, but just cannot get past John Wilson. Ooh, fell off a little bit that time. And you see they are almost lapping other cars right here, like Charles Sanford, William Duncan, and Andreas Allen, cars such as them. And Dylan Poteet is really getting held up behind Zachary Buckeye. Man, he's going to have a lot of ground to make up now on Henry Sanford, Gene Sanford, Caitlin Skipper, and Sean Galligan is way up here. He's really trying to get back up to the lead. And look who caught the front too, Olga Ogo. That car's still gonna run good. Same with Robbie Noonan. Olga go for the lead, and she has a little bit of motor damage, but she still keeps. Oh, Robbie Noonan and Tristan Trivet just about turned each other into the inside wall, and they're gonna fall off the pace real fast. Gotta be careful this lap car coming up here also. So they're gonna be a lot faster. I just hope they don't catch him in the turns, and it looks like they won't. But John Wilson's gonna get held up a bit. And that's gonna hurt him a bit, and Olga Ogo is gonna fly by with the lead. And don't count out Sean Galligan yet. He's right there also. And how about Drew Austin? He's been in the dark all day. Just about all season, too. And he's getting up here close to fighting for the win. Because we are past halfway, and it's getting closer and closer to crowning the winner. Oh, and they're bunched up by another lap car, and now they're bunched up in a giant pack. This could turn bad. Here comes the 78 of Tristan Trivet for the lead, 3 wide through that corner. And how about James McLeod? He's in this also. Don't count him out yet. Well, Robbie Noonan gonna take the lead. There's just so many lead changes, I'm getting tired of talking about it. But here comes Drew Austin to the race lead. Robbie Noonan getting help on the outside from Tristan Trivet, but not gonna be able to hold it. And even more lap cars joining this. They're gonna get held up again between Andreas Allen and Wilhelm Schultz. Here comes that 78 to the inside for the lead now. How about Sean Galligan? He's up here already. As we are getting close to the lap 40 out of 53 here. Will they have to pit again before the end of this race? Now having the lead is James McLeod, but here comes Sean Galligan in about 7 laps from about last to first. How about Sean Galligan? Sean Galligan to the lead here at Quarter Slammer. But can he hold it? He has 4 fast cars right there behind him. And what happened to the rest of the cars? They fell way off. Maybe for some lap cars here. Now they gotta wait. Oh, there's a wreck! The leaders! Pile up again, and then J.S. Allen is flipping. Oh, Sam Young! That was a horrifying wreck. And Sean Galligan is going to have the lead. With only a few laps to go. What a horrifying wreck. Another big pile up here at Quarter Slammer. I think this is the record for pile ups in the INORL right here. And Sean Galligan escapes once again unscathed. How about that? With Tristan Trivet, John Wilson, and a lot of the other cars, some more cars even got more damage than what they needed. And I saw 3 cars up flipping over. And I think that actually might have been Aaron Williams who was flipped over. I think I kept thinking of the 98 with that paint scheme. Or it could have been both because they're both wrecked. But I'll take it to see what went wrong here at Quarter Slammer. We're back. It looks like James McLeod came a bit down. No, Kalsonowski came up a bit. Gonna slam them all three in the wall. Austin Ogle is having a good day, and even more damage for these three. The Kalsonowski gonna slam back down, and a lot of drivers just have nowhere to go. And they're just gonna slam into each other. And there went Andreas Allen, both of the Best Buy cars in a rack. Then watch this, bam! Austin Ogle right over Aaron Williams, and Sam Young flat spinning in midair. We need another view of that one. Close-up view is a good one. Actually, that's not a good one. But let's see this right here. Austin Ogle trying to slow down fast enough. It looks like he has it. But then here comes Sam Young. Bam! And they're both... Look at Sam Young flat spinning through midair. We need to go on board with that 28, and Andreas Allen is also upside down on her roof. But we need to go on board with that 28. That was a hard lick and then a flat spin through midair. Defying gravity with a NASCAR. And Sam Young is done for the day, along with a lot of other cars. And we're going to take you back to the green for the final laps with, if there's even cars left. And we are back once again, some new retired cars. Oops, wrong thing here. Some new retired cars. The 28, the 1998, 1783, 15 cars left on the lead lap, 20 left in the race. And how about Sean Galligan, one of the only cars in this race without damage? Running first, the rookie in his second ever start. Tristan Triffett second, John Wilson third, Jake Rogers fourth. Nope, not there. Kalsonowski fourth, Charles Sanford fifth. I believe John Wilson and Sean Galligan are the only drivers not to have damage. I'll do a quick run by of the field here and see if there's anyone else. Dylan Poteet does not have damage. Same with Caitlin Skipper. Those drivers are the only 4 drivers without damage. And will that change before the end of this race? As we only have a few laps to go, Sean Galligan had just outright dominated this race. But can he hold off enough from John Wilson as the laps are winding down here at Quarter Slammer? Don't forget about Jake Rogers right back there also. Take an onboard here with Sean. Be careful, James McLeod here, and he gets by easily. Now, I do believe if Sean Galligan wins here today at Quarter Slammer, he will be the only foreign winner in the INORL. I do believe, though. I'm not saying for sure. I gotta go back and look at the win list. Trying to remember, I can't remember every person who won every race. I don't remember how many wins they got, but not, I just need remembrance on their name. Now, I do believe Sean Galligan will be the first foreign driver to win in the INORL. INORL Dorsal Cup Series, that is. And it looks like he might do it because John Wilson, I don't think he can catch him fast enough unless there's a caution, which will end the race if there is, or if Sean will run out of fuel, which is most unlikely. Sean has just outright dominated this race. Few to go for Sean Galligan. Oh, but lap cars could slip him up. Outright dominating performance here for Sean. 2 to go here at Quarter Slammer, with only a few cars left in the race. And he's gonna get slowed up a bit right there. Is that enough for John Wilson to maybe get an upper hand? I don't think it will be enough. Oh, and John Wilson's actually going to get slowed up. Sean Galligan for sure has this race to win. It's all his. He is not pinning. Sean Galligan comes off turn number 4, and he will win here at Quarter Slammer. Congratulations to Sean Galligan. He will win here at Quarter Slammer. And congrats to him. Congrats to Sean Galligan on winning here at Quarter Slammer. I will take you to your race results. Now we are back. Congratulations to Sean Galligan leading 25 out of the 53 laps. More than half, a little bit less than half the laps. Then John Wilson second. Dylan Poteet got up to third. How about that? Another good finish for that rookie. Caitlin Skipper fourth. Dylan White fifth. Tristan Trivet sixth. Richard Johnson seventh. Kyle Sanowski eighth. Sean Henley ninth. Your pole sitter, and Henry Sanford 10th. Now, not a lot of cars finished this race, I'll tell you that. And not a lot of cars finished this race on the lead lap, I'll tell you that. But there's still cars that finished the race. And that's all that matters. And the rest of your finishing results here at Quarter Slammer. Not a good day for your points leaders here. They are most likely not going to be the points leaders anymore. Let me take you to your season standings here. Next week, I will see you at Rockingham. What a race that ought to be. Gonna be Wreckfest like we saw in the truck and Nationwide, but maybe I can get it to work perfectly. And your standings are, and David Rochester somehow still holding the lead over the rest of the field. Also with Brian James, question mark, but they're still holding it. I didn't think that they would after their 2 wrecks, but then Brian James has second, Jacob Lawler third, Robbie Noonan fourth, Jeffrey Buckeye fifth, Seth Cole sixth, Drew Austin seventh, Gene Sanford 8th, Caitlin Skipper 9th, and Zachary Buckeye 10th. And Brian James is leading your Rookie of the Season standings also, if you put that into contention already. How about Gene Sanford, only driver in the top 20, I do believe. Yeah, only driver in the top 20. Yep, she is the only driver in the top 20. No, actually, top 42 to not have a DNF. But yeah, but the rest of your season standings. And Sean Galligan doing the best of the rookies already, as he got his first win in only his second career start. Now, one other thing I would like to say. I've said race 6 throughout the whole race. It's race 7. I know, I'm pretty dumb. But it is race 7. But I will see you next week at Rockingham, The Rock. Who will not hit the wall there? Nobody. Everybody will hit the wall at one point or another. But we could still look forward to the truck and Nationwide race if this race is a total bust. But I will see you then. Please like, comment, and subscribe. It would be nice if you did. And yeah, so bye.